Hey everybody, Astocky here, and this is just going to be a quick precursor to the video that I'm about to record. And basically, I just wanted to let you guys know that the Technicality pack has updated once again. It has actually updated now, and it has added a mod that I was a big fan of a while ago, but haven't used in quite some time: logistics pipes. So this is the 1.710 version of logistics pipes. There's a whole lot of stuff involved in it now that makes it much more complicated, but a lot more balanced than it was previously. So yeah, you have all these different cards and terminals, pretty much the same way that it used to be. Fairly similar recipes, compared to how things used to be as well. And yeah, so they all have these fantastic little circuit cards, power supply upgrades. Yeah, I don't exactly know how it's going to work yet. When I work it out, that'll be great. It's only just been released, so I added it to the pack. I've updated forestry to the very latest release version, which is now version 3.1. Updated the latest railcraft. Britannia's updated, a couple of other things as well, and that's basically got me to the point now where I'm comfortable that other than updates, nothing else in the pack is going to change. Logistics pipe was the last thing I was waiting for. It's now been released as a stable, so we're brilliant in that case. And yeah, I would expect, well, version 3.2 is out right now when you see this video, but I would expect the beta tag to be removed and it to be a full release version really soon. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video you're about to watch. See you soon. Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome to my next episode of my Let's Play of the Technicality pack. I thought I would start by showing you just how much mana I have in this pool. It is a huge amount, so I'm going to be really ready very soon to start doing some stuff there. Before I get to that, I have been using this little thing over here to great effect. Basically what I'm doing is, how much have I got in there? What's that? 1.8 million RF. I'm basically charging that up using that generator, and then I'm running an underground quarry. I've also been using the forestry biofuel engine, and the two of them together have mined out this one here down to bedrock, and this one here down to bedrock. Oh, so you can see there it is, just cruising through, picking up a bunch of stuff. Once it gets down a fair bit further, I'm going to pour a bucket of water in. Really? It's a long way down, man. This is as far as I can go over, because, hey, that ain't cool. Where'd that come from? I can see the arrow, but I can't... He must be in a little hole over there. But yeah, so this here, I basically just fill it up with biomass, and it does quite a good job. The reason this is brilliant is I can plonk that there. Now we just have to change this to limit the amount it can actually put out. Because it kind of bugs out if you put too much. So now the two of these together, that one's putting out 50 RF per tick, that one's now putting out 100, so that's effectively 15 MJ per tick, which runs that quarry nice and quickly. And this thing here, yeah, it lasts for a really long time. And so that's kind of how I've been doing it, using the other generator and then using this as like a portable battery pack. Now I'm glad this doesn't accept cobble, because otherwise this buildcraft pipe would cause me issues. Typically I've had the layout a little bit better, but that's, well, it is what it is. And so I just come back every now and then and I just collect the cobblestone and the stuff that's in there, and change the battery pack. You probably noticed the silverwood trees I went past. I went exploring and found a couple of silverwood trees. Was lucky enough to get 2 saplings. One's planted up here and just hasn't grown yet. I'm sure it will soon. This one here has grown. Now the other thing I have is I have a Mana Steel helmet of revealing. That is just a Mana Steel helmet and goggles of revealing. Pretty easy stuff, but it lets me see nodes. So there's no nodes here, which kind of sucks. I did find probably can't see it, I'll bring it up on the map. Just here there is an eerie biome and it has a node in it. I found that one using the old-fashioned method, and I will demonstrate the old-fashioned method for you. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail on Thorncraft because most people know more about it than I do, but for those of you that don't, you can see I've got quite a good tank storage there. You basically hold your thermometer up and you look through it, and it lets you see nodes. So I'll demonstrate that in a second. Before I do, let's go into what I have actually researched and unlocked. Like I said, I was going to do a little bit off camera. I did I did research expertise, and I haven't yet done research mastery, but that's the next one that I want to do. The reason I did expertise is now when you come in here and hover the mouse over it, it lets you know what aspects make up that aspect, I guess is the way of saying it. I'm probably using the wrong terminology. And that makes it much, much easier to actually do the research. Not what I intended. So like if I take this alchemical centrifuge research, put it in here, I have to link all these things together. So I have to find something that's related to Perditio. It's a primary, so it itself doesn't break down into anything else. But if we look around, we should, there we go. So mortis contains Perditio. Gelum does. So you want to get to the hammer. And the hammer is Fabrico. So it's, I think it's Humanus, the man one, and Instrumentum. So that's got order in it. So there's the beast one. What's the beast got in it? This is kind of what you have to do, and you end up scrolling a whole lot down in your notepad. So it's got the life one. I'm sure when we went from there to... what was the life one? It's got water and earth in it. So yeah, kind of tough. That's why I gave up on that one. Well, that's almost running out. I think I can actually refill these with an ink sac. I seem to remember reading something about that. The other thing that I did is I built a Pam's squeezer, and I've been using it to squeeze soybeans. First squeezing makes soy milk. The second makes silken tofu, and the third squeeze makes firm tofu. And I've used firm tofu with... that is not what I clicked on. Firm tofu with toast and a skillet, and that makes your hamburgers, and they're pretty cool. I've also in here made up all of the tools, and I made a bunch of milk and a bunch of water. So pretty easy, and you get 4 for each one, so it means you don't have to go through so many buckets, which is convenient. I added a couple of extra barrels in because I was getting too many of those, and I have so much appetite. I also off camera made myself a golden lasso, which is, I used my one ender pearl that I had left. Or did I get another one since then? Yep, okay, so I got one more since then. But I did use my last ender pearl at the time to make it, with some blaze powder, some gold nuggets. Basically what that does is it lets you right click on an animal and pick it up, and then you can bring it here. So I brought back 2 pigs, 2 cows and 2 sheep. I think I might have even marked on here where I got them from. Yep, cows, I got them from over there. Node. Once I got my goggles, epic waterfall. Kind of see how far I went. That's where I went to get my sheep. Node, node, node. These are all nodes. I've just realised though, I forgot to mark what kind of nodes they are. So unfortunately I now have no clue what's in them all. There's a great wood tree though, because I am going to need some great wood soon to upgrade my wand. But yeah, I got those animals because something... the goggles. So you can't actually look up the goggles. What you have to do is you come in here, and I had to learn them. You can see I've learned wand foci, gold wand caps, greatwood wand core. That's the next one I'm going to go for. There we go, artifice. Ooh, arcane lamp. I can buy that. No, I don't have enough aspects. There we go. So that's the thermometer. Goggles are revealing. while that happens. I don't know what causes it, but yeah, I needed 4 leather for that, so that's what I had to do, and you needed a whole lot of different aspects. My wand has got quite a few different aspects in it, so it's still pretty good. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at. I'm not going to do too much Stormcrafty stuff again on camera. I'm going to do most of it on camera, because for those of you who like finding out about different things, it's kind of cool to actually be able to have the opportunity to learn it all yourself. Now what I forgot to do... Ooh, that did work. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. Not a lot of the stuff from Britannia actually does work, like One of the Forest, nothing. Some of the stuff does work, but not a lot of it does. Most of the stuff from Ender.io works fairly well. These ones don't work. This here is a clay jug from Pam's Harvest Craft. Basically, it just acts as an infinite water source. So it's pretty cool. That's how I've been emptying my buckets out when I don't want buckets. Yeah, so it's really cool. You can also make a couple of other different ones that work the same. I've just been using that to develop the crucible. That crucible, if we... Why can't I not get you back? Go to alchemy, the crucible. You basically just place a cauldron on the floor and you whack it with your wand. So pretty easy stuff. And it basically allows you to make different stuff. The only thing that I've made so far is, and you can see it sitting on the floor there, is a piece of night ore. So that's made by throwing any kind of wood in with 4 ignis and 4 potentia. So that's 2 pieces of coal, I think. And that's good because that's about the only way without fire to heat this. And obviously wooden building, fire bad. Not rocket science. How are we doing? There you go, 12 silken tofu. Make it into firm now. I can make me some more hamburgers. Still carrying my book. I like the way it changes colour depending on what slot you put it in. So I've just spent probably about the last 10 minutes wandering around aimlessly and not achieving very much. There you go, 1 full scribing tools. So I will sleep tonight, and then I will endeavour to show you something else. You can see I've got lots of different shards, lots of everything except shimmer leaf. I didn't get many of those. What was I going to do? There was something I was going to do this episode, and it was really important, and I've now just totally forgotten. Got all that sorted out. Can't for the life of me think what it was. Have I scanned all my animals? Pig. Cow. Sheep. Okay. There absolutely was going to be something. I haven't done anything with the runic altar yet. I'm thinking that might be cool. Harvest craft. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe make a rune of something. The hopper hock. So that could be kind of cool. Wonder how I make one of those. Rune of the air. Some redstone root. The mana petals are easy. I was thinking this could be cool to help to automate this sifting system, because this didn't work that well. It only grabs things in directly in these blocks, and because of the panes I've got here, everything kind of pushes over up against the pane when it pops out of this. This is just a bit too excited. So the hopper hock should work. How do we make redstone root? Redstone and grass. Looks like it's just redstone and grass. Guess we'll find out in a second. Gotta be some grass around here somewhere, doesn't there? Okay. Should have oodles of redstone. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so where was I? Poop. There we go, that's what we want. Rune of the air. This is where things get cool. I need carpet, feather, string, and mana steel. Now, mana steel is easy. String. Boop. Feather. Carpet, though. No idea how to make carpet. That's kind of embarrassing. I wonder when the last time I made carpet was. Recipe. Oh, just 2 pieces of wool together. And I have 2 pieces of wool. I don't know how I got those pieces of wool. I think one of my sheep got stuck in a wall and died. Because I don't actually remember doing anything with it. But anyway, we need 3 pieces of mana steel, so 1, 2, 3. I love the new version of Britannia. Now has those tooltip. So any item that you can throw in... Can you throw a bucket in? No. But basically, any item you can throw in now has a little tick to show you that there's sufficient mana in there to actually throw it in. Yeah, I haven't got anything else to throw in at the moment. That's seeds. Can you throw seeds in? No. You can see heaps of mana in there. So now I need to craft this thing. So 3 mana steel. That's going to be easy. Mr. Zombie Man. So you can see the aspects that kind of pop off. So if you have your wand on your hotbar, you actually pick up those little sort of faint coloured baubles, and they actually give you more for your wand. So that is cool. Yes, but what I need is 3 pieces of mana steel. And you just right click them on there and stuff happens. So we want the redstone root. Better check this recipe. Why did I put the redstone root on there? Okay. Runic creation. Items create. Most basic runes, 4 elements, seasons, secondary sins. Separate rune of mana also exists. Comparator. Okay, so empty hand while it's not accepting mana will remove the last item. Okay. Okay, take that off. Perfect. I didn't mean to put that on there. That was used for the flour recipe. So we'll go back. No, it wasn't generating, it was functional flora. Hopper shock. I'm going to make the rune of the air. So I need carpet, feather, string. Carpet, feather, string. And now I believe if I just whack this with the wand of the forest, it should start sucking mana out of this pool. Okay, we've got a cool sound. It's a big stream of mana. Oh, there's a little blue lightning particle sort of effect happening. It's getting bigger. This should stop when it's done. And then when it's done, I need a piece of stuff. So a piece of living rock. Living rock. I haven't got much of that left, have I? Okay, so when it's done, I have to throw a piece of living rock on there. Oh, so you got that bar has now stopped. And we're getting all this lightning effect. So then we throw the living rock on top, and then we whack it with the wand, and we get 3 runes of the air. And that's hasn't even made a dent in my mana pool. That's cool. But I can't just go for uses of you. I need the Hopper Shock. So I need Mystical Grey, Grey mana, Mystical Light Grey mana. I'm betting you. There we go. So I'm betting you that I haven't got what I need. Oh, getting so hungry. Hamburger. And a cup of tea. Ah, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? Hamburger and a cup of tea. What's a light grey flower look like? Huh, like that. Sweet. So we need to throw one of you in. See how you get the little check to say that it's going to work? Beautiful. Beautiful. So now I should have everything I need. Just need a seed and some water. Got the water. Got the seeds. So Mystical Grey, Mystical Light Grey, and that, and that, and one of those, and that, and seeds. Super sweet. 1 Hopper Shock. Now I can use my water. I might decide that it's worth making more of those later. I guess I'll just have to wait and see how things go. How many coffee beans have I got? 33 coffee beans. Doing pretty well on that front. This is overgrown, so that means there's a problem. No power. There we go. More power. I think, yep, it's going to cut this down as well. We'll see what happens. I think it is, though. Yeah, Hopper Shock. Wow, there is a lot of stuff in there, isn't there? Axe, maybe? Much better. I'm just going to grab a new chest. I can't be bothered doing that one. Got so many of them. There's my iron hammer. Sand. It's dust that I really want, rather than anything else, so... I don't really feel like I need to have it near there. Got a decent size empty space down here. I could probably start collecting some botanical flowers now. Inventory is full, so let's fix that. Place the chest there. Place the Hopper Shock next to it. Place that there. I think, based on previous experience with this, the way it works is, yep, like that. Except, would you believe I was too close? We want the sifter. Now that should work if I have everything correct. All we need to do now is make something to sift. Get my hammer. Okay. I think that worked. I think this is going to work. Let's see what pops out and see what happens to it. Yep, so the hopper shot grabbed both of those. So that would appear to be a good start. I don't know what the range of it is, but that seems to be fairly effective so far. Look at that, it didn't take it. Look, that's okay. I didn't really expect it to take it. And I wasn't sure what would happen if it did, so I'm not entirely disappointed the way things went. So yeah, I've now got a hopper shock, which means it's pretty easy to automate things. I think you can make things like a vacuum chest and a few other things. You can obviously make a Thorncraft hungry chest. The hungry chest in Thorncraft's range is pretty short though. Oops, VAC. So the only other option that I actually have is a vacuum chest from Ender.io. Pulls nearby items into inventory, but it takes a pulsating crystal and a lot of iron. The pulsating crystal is a diamond and pulsating nuggets, and they take an ender pearl. So that's a little bit more expensive than kind of what I was going for. So perfectly happy to use the hopper shock. And actually it's a pretty cool Britannia thing, and it also let me do a pretty good demo of how to use the runic altar, so I'm happy with that. And that's filling up nicely. Let's get all these out. Sweet. So yeah, that is, I guess, how you use the runic altar to make some of the cool Britannia things. Obviously heaps more things you can make. Aggreganation speeds up the growth of crops. Turns sand into clay. Daffodil. Pushes any item in front of it. So you can build some really, really cool some really, really cool mob traps and things using this. There's something I have to remember to keep doing, so I always forget. So that is absolutely completely empty, so we will pick that up. And let's be honest, we're a fair way down there. But we're not all the way down, and the reason for that is because we now have no biofuel left. So I'm going to do what I do, which is fill up another 5 buckets of it. Oh, seriously? Come on. Can't even get up to get him. Ha! Came to me. Why would you do that? Ooh, nice. So it's now got bonus versus spiders, really. It's got looting though, which is kind of cool. He dropped some purple pants. Inventory is full. Need to sort this out. No No, don't want to do that because that will not help my inventory get any less full. Okay, Britannia flowers. Flower, flower, flower. Flower, 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 flower. That looks pretty good. Britannia stuff is going in there, so I'll throw that and that in as well. Machine thingies. Not Pam's farming. Rotten flesh gets hung straight up to dry. Getting hungry again. What else do we have? Hammer. Carpet can go under items. Sheaves can go under tools. I need to build a tool rack, I think. Chuck the Lexica Britannia back in there. I think now we're doing pretty well. That capacitor obviously needs to recharge. And while that's doing that, make the chicken pilgrimage. Now I've got a lot of chicken, like actual chicken meat, and I haven't killed a single chicken. So I think there's some cannibal chickens in there. No, cannibal would mean they eat each other. There's just some cranky chickens that like to beat each other up. That's all I can think of. So yeah, next episode I want to make myself, I think it's called the Horn of the Wild or something. It's a Britannia item that allows you to basically clear out flowers and ground coverings and things in quite a large area. I'm also not really confident that I'll be able to, but I'd like to get started on building an infusion area with Thorncraft. Like I said, not confident that will actually happen, because I don't know what I'm doing, pretty much. But it would be cool if it did. I've given up on mariculture for a while, because it takes like millions of RF. Like it takes nearly a whole bucket of lava in this to just get that to do one fishing, which is just dumb. Fish just aren't that good. So yeah, if you can think of anything that you would like me to make with Britannia or Thorncraft, Thorncraft within reason, because I'm not really well set up. Britannia, I think I've got a pretty good setup going here, so I've got heaps of mana. So if you can think of something that'd be cool to make, let me know. My hydrangeas are doing a fairly good job of beaming mana down here. These two endo flames, sort stuff out in the times when I'm kind of getting a little bit short. I've still got my Bauble's little thing here, which has got plenty of mana. So yeah, I think from a Britannia perspective, I'm doing pretty well. So if you can think of something you would like to see me do with it, let me know in the comments, and I will absolutely try to get to it next episode. Otherwise, I'm going to shear some sheep, get some wool, just do a little bit of, neatening stuff up, probably refuel my quarry, and yeah, probably not do a whole lot. So thank you very much for watching. You know what? Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Astocky out.